It's Javonte Williams week, boys. How are we doing? How are we doing? Let me know if you're out here. Leave me a comment. I hope that the stream is doing all right. Said good morning. Good morning to you too, brother. All right, hold on. Let me get some things. Let me get some things set up real quick. It's fucking Javonte Williams week, boys. This is what we've been waiting for. All right, I'll start answering questions in a second. Let me get some ducks in a row real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Just got to send some links and some spots. How are we doing? Everybody that's in here, let me know. Say good morning. Say what's up. How are we doing, fellas? All right, so we'll put this in here. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Oh, I'm dialed the fuck in, baby. Shout out MMG. It is time. It is time. I'm gonna have to run back the music again. All right. All right. Let me send this link around, then we'll get going here. A little bit all over the place this morning, but I'm kind of always all over the place, fellas. What's going on? What's going on? Let me know. Is the sound all right? Do we look all right? Is the stream crispy? What are we saying? What are we saying? Also, if you got Javonte Williams on your team this week, give this a like. Give this a nice little like. Get us kind of juiced in the algorithm real quick. All right. I'm sending the links to the Patreon and the Discord. Make sure I don't miss anybody. What else do I got? How are we doing? How are we doing? You've been waiting all week? Bro, I need a big Javonte game tonight. That'd be huge. All right, so next thing. All right, let's make a post. How are we doing? How's everybody's Saturday nights? You guys see the pack opening stream I did yesterday? Some guy's telling me in the comments that one of the cards goes for like $150, but I think I'm going to call cap. So there's that. And then I just got to put it in the Discord and we'll be good to go, fellas. We'll be good to go. Is Hendo like confirmed out? That's pretty crazy. All right, so we got that. All right, so now I go to the Discord and then we'll be good to go. Oh, pump it up. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm not gonna answer any of the questions asked yet. Once I'm done setting everything up, just so I'm not like 10 minutes behind you guys, I'll start it from a certain spot and then we'll go from there. All right, just got to move some things over here. All right. My bad for the hold up, fellas. Now I just got to pull my rankings up and then we'll be good to go. You're saying Kyler's playing today? I gotta get the all right. So I'll get the ESPN inactives list up. I'm gonna move this to this. Let me know if you guys can still hear me when I move it to the side like this, just so it's not in the way of my my laptop. All right. So ESPN inactives. Then I'll get my rankings out, and then we'll be good to go. I think there should be a link in the bio. Let me know if that link works. There's a link in my bio that's in the description. It says like join the Discord here. Let me know if that Discord link doesn't work, because then I'll update it. I've been kind of worried that it hasn't been working recently, but I could be wrong. Let me know if any of you guys can try that. All right, so Mr. Llama Boss in the Discord, Metcalf, Ayuk, or Devonta Smith. I personally would go, I'd go Metcalf, Ayuk there. I'd go Metcalf, Ayuk. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare Thumb War in the Discord. Ayuk or Mike Williams, 1 PPR. I'd go Ayuk there. What do you think of Broncos offense rest of season? I have Judy and Fant. I don't love the Broncos offense. It's just, it's kind of disgusting at this point. Outside of like Javonte Williams, no, there's not. There's these questions get answered in the Patreon Discord. Yeah, but like the general Discord is free to join. All right, here we go. What's good, SS Austin? I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna start this. We're gonna start this at JBro45. So you're saying should I start Moore as the quarterback, or put Andy Dalton in? Who's Moore? Am I an idiot? Who's Moore? I might really be exposing myself right now. Moore? All right, so I don't know what that. I'm gonna assume that that's super flex, and if it's super flex, I'd probably still go Andy Dalton. That's a tough. Visca or Beasley. All right, so let me check out the inactives real quick. So Murray's questionable, Hop is questionable, Fields is out, Damian Williams is out, Allen Robinson's out, DeAndre Swift is out, Lindsey's out, Dalvin Cook's out. We know that Daniel Jones is out. Shepard and Tony are doubtful. Keelan Cole out, Jalen Hurts out, Howard out, Boston Scott is playing. Okay. Darrell Henderson isn't officially out yet. Okay. Sermon out, Debo out, McKissick out. Okay. I see. All right. So where was I at? Visca or Beasley PPR? I think I'd probably just go Visca. I think I'd probably go Beasley. Let me check. Yeah, I go Beasley over Shenault. Ayuk or Montgomery in the flex is very interesting. Now I'm gonna assume that you're talking PPR. But you said Ayuk or Montgomery. Man, I almost have them back to back in the ranks. I'm tempted to say Ayuk, but it's very close. Oh, god dang it, man. That's a really close one for me. That's a really close one. I'm gonna say Ayuk. I'm gonna say Ayuk in PPR. Anything else, 0.5, I would go Montgomery. If Henderson out, Mitchell or CH, Sony Michel for sure. Mike Williams, Devonta Freeman, or Dawson Knox at flex. Jeez. Also, again, let me know if the mic is all right over here. So Mike Williams, Devonta Freeman, or Dawson Knox. Trying to find where I have any of those guys. I don't hate Mike Williams today, but it's just like He's been so, like, he hasn't been good in a while. Mike Williams, Devonta Freeman. How low did I put Devonta Freeman? Or where did I even rank Devonta Freeman? And I have to pick 2? Oh, no, just 1. Okay. I'm going to say Knox is probably already gone from that. So, you said Devonta Freeman, Mike Williams. I guess I would go Mike Williams. I think I'd go Mike Williams there. It doesn't feel great at all, but I'd go Mike Williams. All right, next question. All right, I got something in Discord. You said Metcalf, Brandon Cooks, or Jamal Williams, PPR, start 2. So Jamal Williams for sure, and then Metcalf or Brandon Cooks. I'd go Jamal Williams and Brandon Cooks there, CCN. You said Mooney or Jamal Williams because of the weather in Chicago. I'd go Jamal Williams. Mr. Llama Boss, Pat Fryermuth, Cole Kmet, Logan Thomas, or Foster Moreau. Jesus, I don't know why I stumbled over that so hard. Pat Fryermuth, Kmet, Logan Thomas, or Foster Moreau. I'd go Fryermuth there. Mr. Llama Boss in the Discord. You said Kyler or Stafford. Are we trusting Kyler to suit up? I'd go Kyler. I'm at the point now where I'm just assuming Kyler plays. I have him as my QB4 this week. Sit 1 at running back, full PPR. Madison, Connor, Gibson, or Javonte. Jeez, man, that's a very good problem to have. That's a very good problem to have. Madison, Connor, Gibson. Man, Madison, Gibson, Connor. Jeez, dude. That's extremely tough. That is extremely tough. Oh, man, if I have to pick one. Good Lord, that's tough. That's a very tough one. Also, I invested in a hydro flask recently. Let me see. Man. Dude, that is insanely tough, that question. If you put a gun to my head, man. If you put a gun to my head, I think I sit... Man, how high? So Gibson, Connor, Madison, Javonte. You put a gun to my head, I sit Gibson. But that's extremely tough, man. Boston Scott or Rex Burkhead at full PPR. I think I'd probably go Boston Scott. I don't think Boston Scott's a terrible start this week against the Jets. All right, we got a super chat. Next up, I'm going to go Ian Kane next up, or that's not a question anyways, but... All right, so Will Lane. I appreciate the donation. Sat Hill this week, hoping Hurts played. Now I need to pick up a quarterback. Tyrod Taylor, Heineke, Jimmy Garoppolo, or Minshew. I don't know how I feel about Minshew today, boys. I mean, he's playing the Jets. How are we feeling about Minshew? Said Minshew, Garoppolo. I think my gut is probably Heineke. Heineke, Tyrod Taylor. Man, that's tough, dude. I'm tempted to say Minshew, but it feels like a very risky play. It feels like a very risky play to go Minshew, man. I know it. Like, it's not like he's gonna get pulled. He's playing in a very easy matchup. But I think I'd go Heineke this week, man. I'd go Heineke if I could. For me, it's Heineke, then Minshew, and then Jimmy Garoppolo and Tyrod aren't even in the question. All right, question from the Discord from Noah G. Love your content. Appreciate you, brother. What do you got? Bateman, Bourne, or Burkhead? Oh, man. Bateman, Bourne, or Burkhead? Bateman, Bourne. I would just go. Oh man, that doesn't feel great at all. Let me say that much. Burkhead. I don't know where I have Kendrick Bourne ranked. Kendrick Bourne and Rashad. Yeah, so Kendrick Bourne and Rashad Bateman is what I'd go there. All right, so back up to where I was at. All right. Hand to Ahmed. What's up? Godwin or Devonta Smith, full PPR, top of the morning. Top of the morning to you, brother. Godwin for me pretty handedly. Ayuk or Montgomery in the flex. I believe I already answered that, but I'd go Ayuk in anything that's better, like PPR, 0.5 PPR or standard. I'd go David Montgomery. Hopkins or Mooney. I would go Hopkins for sure. Where do you ask questions if you're on the Patreon? There's a channel in the Discord that's called Sunday Streams. That's where people ask the questions. Damian Harris or Rex Burkhead, full PPR. I would go Burkhead. Mooney or Pittman. I'd go Pittman. I believe I have Pittman there. Yeah, I'd go Pittman there. You said Judy or Bateman. This is Scotty Mugshot in the Discord. Judy or Bateman. Judy. I don't know why it took so long to answer that, but yeah, Judy by a good bit. Jamal. Oh my bad, I skipped out. Jamal Williams and T Higgins in full PPR. I would go. I'd go Jamal Williams for sure. Jamal Williams for sure there. AJ Green or OBJ full PPR. You said OBJ might be limited. OBJ or AJ Green full PPR. I'd go OBJ even if he's limited, I think, man. I'd go OBJ. All right, so you said, all right, so back over to YouTube. Van Jefferson or Bateman, down bad and need the dub. Man, that is down bad, brother. Let me see. Van Jefferson or Bateman. I hate that this is my answer, but let me just check. Where do I have Bateman this week? I got him low. Yeah, I would go Van Jefferson, man. Deep in the tank in Dynasty for a second flex. Burkhead or AJ Green in 0.5 PPR. Where did I have Burkhead? So Burkhead or AJ Green. I'd go AJ Green with Kyler Murray back. Devontae Parker or Corey Davis flex PPR. That's a tough one as well. Devontae Parker has like quietly been very good this year. Or maybe I'm doing him a little bit too much by saying very good, but he's been like in terms of points per game, he's like maybe like a top 30 guy. Devontae Parker or Corey Davis. I don't love Corey Davis this week, I'll say that. I know that he's probably going to suit up. Did I even rank Corey Davis this week? I did. You said Corey Davis or Devontae Parker. I would go I'd go Devontae Parker. So flex 1 full PPR, Ayuk, Djax, or Cooks. Ayuk for me. Stafford or Lamar. I would go Lamar, Jamal Williams, or Monty. I would go Jamal Williams. Yo, Ron, happy Sunday. Good to see you back. Good to see you too, man. I appreciate that. Mike Duke, Cooks or Elijah Moore, half PPR. Man, I have them back to back in the ranks, man. That is extremely tough. Cooks or Elijah Moore. That is tough. Who do I have just ahead? I have Elijah Moore just ahead. For me, Elijah Moore by a hair, but it's very close, man. Parker back? I probably should have looked at that before I answered that. But if Devontae Parker is playing, then yes. I believe Devontae Parker is playing. The Discord link isn't working? Somebody else try the Discord link and let me know if it doesn't work. Because if it's not, then I'll fix it later on today. Kirk Cousins or Josh Allen? Josh Allen by a lot. Michelle, or Javonte Williams? I'd go Javonte Williams just because we know for a fact that Melvin Gordon's going to be out. And I probably prefer him regardless. Need some other options, but like I guess I would start Miles Sanders. Jamal Williams or T Higgins? I'd go Jamal Williams there. I'm pretty firm. I think I have Jamal Williams ranked as like a top 12 running back, if that gives you an idea of how I feel about Jamal this week. April, what's up? One of the 0.2 percenters of the channel. We have a girl in here, or it could just be a dude with a profile picture. But what do we got? Renfro, Pittman, Mooney, Lockett, or Van Jefferson start 2 in full PPR. Man, that is an interesting one. Pittman, Mooney, Lockett. Pittman, Mooney, Lockett. Man. So Pittman is my first up here. All right, I would go Pittman and Lockett. Pittman and Lockett for me. Gesicki or Logan Thomas? I have Gesicki there by a lot. Yeah, Gesicki. That's what I'm saying. Get these likes. If I answer your question, make sure you give a nice little like on the video. It helps a ton. Tua or Heineke? Man, that's tough. Another two that I have back to back. I have Taylor Heineke one spot ahead. Yeah, I'd go Heineke. I'm pretty high. I like Heineke. He hasn't been bad this year. All good, man. All good. Miles Sanders, Sony Michel, David Montgomery, Dawson Knox. I would go David Montgomery there. Javonte or Saquon? Man, I hate. It's probably got to be Javonte. Oh, man, I don't know. Let me see real quick. How high did I have Saquon this week? I got to be honest, man, that's a very tough one. Oh, that's a tough one. I have Saquon at RB10. It really comes down to how high would I have Javonte ranked if I put him in here right now. I put Javonte behind Madison, Connor. Man. That's so tough. I think I go Saquon. I'm going to say I go Saquon. That's really tough, though. Who do I start? Sony, Smith, or Cooks? I'm assuming Devonta Smith. So Devonta Smith is pretty much a given, but I just have to say, fellas, like if it's a generic name like Moore or Smith and not like Chenault, you know what I mean? Just give me a first name, you know, just for the boy. So Sony Michel, who do I start? Sony for Smith or Cooks? I'm assuming that you just mean pick one. That's kind of what I'm just going to assume this as. And for that, give me a second, because that's a very deep question. I don't even know. Are we just assuming Henderson doesn't play today, or that Sony Michel kind of takes on the workload? I'm gonna say yeah. Let's go Michel there. And if you mean Sony Michel or for Smith or Cooks, then I would replace Devonta Smith with Sony Michel if you can do that. Mooney or Coleman and flex Tevin Coleman. Then I'd go Darnell Mooney. Let me just double check though. Where do I have Tevin Coleman? Yeah, Tevin Coleman's my RB 34, so I think that's pretty comfortable. Coffee or energy drink this AM? This is I don't drink either. I'm not really a caffeine guy. This is just straight ice cold water. Sit one running back, full PPR, 12-team league. Taylor, Javonte, Sanders, or Robinson? That's tough. I think I probably lean Sanders. Um, Let me see. I have Miles Sanders at RB21. So you said Sanders, Devontae. Yeah, I'd sit Miles Sanders, but keep an eye on James Robinson's health. All right, I got a question in the Discord. PPR, Rondale Moore, Emmanuel Sanders, Devontae Parker. Pick 2 out of the 3 to start. Huh, that is deep. Devontae Parker plays. I don't mind him as a play at all. So Emmanuel Sanders, Rondale Moore. Let me check. I don't know if I ranked Devontae Parker earlier in the week. I didn't know that he was going to play. So you said Devontae Parker, Rondale Moore, or Devontae Parker, Rondale Moore, or Emmanuel Sanders. I would go Devontae Parker and Emmanuel Sanders and sit Rondale Moore, which sucks because I love Rondale Moore. But it said sit 1 full PPR. Javonte, Mitchell, Metcalf, or D-Hop. Said huge fan. Appreciate that, man. That's an extremely loaded. That's a loaded team right there. You said sit 1. Man. Sit 1 between Metcalf. I'm almost leaning Metcalf. So Hopkins. Do I have Hopkins ahead of Metcalf at this point? Yeah, I'm gonna go Hopkins. Then it comes down to Michelle or Metcalf for me. Yeah, it's very weird to say, but I would sit Metcalf. Travis in the Discord said Elijah Mitchell, Sony Michel, or James Conner. One has to sit. Man, that's tough, dude. That is tough. So you said Elijah Mitchell, James Conner. Elijah Mitchell, James Conner, or Sony Michel. I would sit Sony Michel. Austin, you said I would go Saquon over Javonte, but I would go Elijah Mitchell over Saquon. That's also in the Discord. What do we got? So Mike Smith, got to start 1 running back and 1 flex. Saquon, Hopkins, Gibson, DJ, T. Higgins. You have to start 1 running back and 1 flex. Saquon, Higgins, DJ. I'm assuming David Johnson. So I would go Saquon. That's tough. I would go Saquon, Hopkins, Gibson, DJ, T. Higgins. So I'm assuming PPR. And then I think I would go. So Gibson, you have Hopkins and T. Higgins. I think I go Gibson and Saquon, to be honest. It's close between Gibson and T. Higgins, but I would just go Gibson and Saquon. With Tony and Shepard out, is Golladay a viable start? Yeah, he's not terrible. Let me see where I have him. I ranked him like not too low. I have him at wide receiver 38. That's not awful. Pick 2 from this group, please. Manuel Sanders, Jared Cook, DeAndre Carter, Breda, Khalif Raymond. You said tight end premium. Where did I rank Matt Breda this week? RB33. So Breda is RB33. You have Jared Cook, who I don't think I even have in my top 20 tight ends. I don't. I think I go Breda and Emmanuel Sanders, Nate. You said Jamal Williams or Sony Michel. That's a really close one. I think I prefer Sony Michel. I'm going to say Sony Michel there. April. Sony Michel if Henderson misses, or Javonte Williams. I'd go Javonte Williams there. Herbert or Josh Allen. I would go Josh Allen. Full PPR, should I flex Sony Michel or Michael Pittman? Pittman is playing Houston. I doubt they'll need to throw for most. Yeah, I'd go Sony Michel there. Sony Michel, Marquise Brown, and Elijah Mitchell. I need to fill RB2 and flex in a PPR league. So I would go Elijah Mitchell at running back. And I think I still play Sony over Marquise. Let me just double check that. Man, oh man. How high do I have Marquise this week? Wide receiver 13. I go Marquise Brown and Elijah Mitchell there. JMS. What do we got? Half PPR, DK versus San Francisco, Pittman at Houston, Diggs versus New England. I'd go Diggs there by a lot. Anthony, what's up, brother? The intellectual madman. What do we got? Wanted to hear this straight from the mouth of Blue-Eyed Man-Dragon. OBJ or Sutton? The Blue-Eyed Man-Dragon. I was just joking around the other day. What do we got? OBJ or Sutton? It's getting ugly for Sutton out here. I think I'd probably go OBJ if he suits up. Let me see. Yeah, I'd go OBJ there. Renfro or Higgins full PPR. I'd go Higgins. PPR, Higbee or Komet. Huh. Higbee or Komet. That's close. But I go Higbee. Knox or Hawkinson. I go Hawkinson there. Start Elijah Mitchell or Alexander Madison. Man, that's a really good problem to have. Elijah Mitchell or Alexander Madison. I think I go Elijah Mitchell there. Pick 2 running backs. Mitchell, Sanders, Javonte, or Michelle. I would go Elijah Mitchell and Javonte. You say T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Brandon Ayuk, Elijah Moore. Pick 2 to start. Huh. T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Brandon Ayuk, Elijah Moore. Pick 2 to start. T. Higgins. I think I would go T. Higgins and Ayuk there. Yeah, T. Higgins and Ayuk for me. So we're starting Saquon over Mitchell and Javonte full PPR. I think I answered that in the Discord, but I would go Saquon over Javonte, but not Mitchell. Half PPR, Cooks or Van Jefferson. I would go Cooks. Pick 1 full PPR, Josh Jacobs, Kenyan Drake, or Boston Scott. That's a yucky question, brother. If I had to, though, I would do Josh Jacobs. As long as he, like, I know that he's, like, kind of limited, though, right? There's something going on with Josh Jacobs. Does he play in the 4 p.m. window? Jacobs? He's questionable. Practice late in the week, so he's looking very likely to play. Okay, so I would go Jacobs. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'd go Josh Jacobs. Start Keenan Allen or Alexander Madison. Jeez, man. What does your team look like, brother? How many wins do you have with this team? Keenan Allen or Alexander Madison. I would go Alexander Madison. It's close. SS Austin in the Discord or Austin in the Discord. Saquon or Fournette. I'd go Fournette there, which is so weird to say, but I would go Fournette. How do you feel about Diggs' matchup versus New England tomorrow? I feel pretty good about it. I still have him as like a top 5 wide receiver this week. Pat Freiermuth or Zach Ertz. That's a good one. I would go. I think I go Freiermuth. I'll just double check though. Yeah, I'd go Freiermuth. It's very close though. Elijah Mitchell, Sony Michel, or James Conner. One's got to go. I would go. I'd sit Sony Michel there. Start Keenan Allen or Alexander Madison. Hey Ron, love the content. Appreciate that, man. For the tight end position, Gesicki, Fant, Conklin, or Moreau, I'd go Gesicki. Pick 2, Gronk, Kittle, Elijah Moore, CEH. That's interesting. I said Gronk, Kittle, Elijah Moore, or CEH. The Gronk part of that is very interesting. Gronk, Kittle, Elijah Moore, or CEH. I would go. This is very weird to say, but I think I would go Kittle and Gronk. I think I would. Let me just check. Kittle. Over Elijah Moore and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, I would, which is very weird, but I would go both of those tight ends. Jamal Williams or Sanders, I'd go Jamal Williams. Freiermuth or Goddard, I'd go Goddard. Javonte or Ayuk full PPR, I would go Javonte. PogChamp and Discord, Javonte or Gibson, I would go Javonte over Gibson. Full PPR, Devonta Smith or Tyler Lockett, Eagles D or Rams D. I would go Lockett over Devonta Smith. I don't really do defenses, but if I had to pick, I guess I would go Rams. It's tough, though. I don't know. 0.5 PPR, Waddle or Metcalf. Waddle or Metcalf. I think I would go Waddle. Actually, no, I'd go Metcalf there. All right, fellas, I'm going until 12:15, so I'm going to try and rapid fire through as much of this as I can. But then I got to set lineups and put some bets in for today. Freiermuth or Zach Ertz. I'd go Freiermuth. Sony or Gaskin. Sony. Juan Rodriguez. What's up, brother? Hope all is well. Need some serious help. Tight end Higbee or Komet. I'd go Higbee, and then you say Stevenson, Collins, Damian Williams, or Coleman. I'd go Stevenson. I'd go Stevenson and Higbee. Sony or CEH, I'd go Sony. You said PPR, Bateman or OBJ, and start 3 out of Eckler. I'd go OBJ over Bateman. Eckler, Mitchell, jeez, man. I would go Eckler, Najee, and Mitchell out of those running backs. That's stacked, though. Pick 2, I already did. You've now won me 2 matchups. Appreciate that. Help me with that third. Mooney or D-Hop full PPR. I would go D-Hop. Eagles or Cardinals D. I would go Eagles. Breda and Burkhead and flex. Breda or Burkhead. I believe I have. I'd go Burkhead. All right, hold on. We got a super chat. Jonathan, what's up, brother? Flex, Ayuk or Higgins full PPR. What do I have? I think I have Higgins. I'll double check though. Yeah, I'd go Higgins there. Yeah, Higgins over Ayuk for me. Appreciate the super chat. Where was I at? Said Sony or Gronk at flex. I would go Sony. Pick 3, Javonte Williams, Jamal Williams, James Robinson, Sony Michel, Miles Sanders. Jeez. I would go, if you're picking 3, I would go Sony, Jamal, and Javonte. Logan Thomas, Pitts or Moreau. Pitts, Metcalf or Waddle. I'd go Waddle. Or Metcalf, my bad. Ayuk or J-Rob. Ayuk for me. Bills or Vikings D. Probably the Bills D. And then I'd definitely go Gesicki. Higgins, Damian Harris or Burkhead. I'd go Higgins. Judy or Ramondre Stevenson. I think probably Judy. Probably Judy. Let me check. You said Judy or Ramondre? Yeah, I'd go Judy. Who should I start? Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson? I personally would go Kirk. Said Burkhead or Coleman. Burkhead, Van Jefferson or Parker as a flex. I'd go Van Jefferson. Lockett or Mooney non-PPR. I would go Lockett. Higgins or Damian Harris. I'd go Higgins. Do we start Kyler in the rain or Jimmy G? I'd go Kyler. Waddle or Chase? I'd go Jamar Chase. Javonte or Hollywood Brown? That is a close one. All right, I'm going to answer 3 more after this. 3 more after this, and then I'm gone. Let me see real quick. You say Javonte or Marquise Brown? I'd go Javonte. All right, so Higgins or Singletary, flex, full PPR. All right, so the next 2 people that say something, I got you guys. Higgins or Singletary, flex, full PPR to go off of that last question. Higgins or Singletary? I'd go Higgins there. Juan, you said much thanks, my brother. Wish you all the luck with your channel. Hope your numbers reach YouTube history. We appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I hope. I mean, I don't know about YouTube history, bro. YouTube history. All right, fellas. I appreciate everyone that came out. You guys are the best. It's FFPC playoff week this week, fellas. I got 4 teams in there. All of them are $350 leagues. Let's get some dubs, fellas. As always, you appreciate the content. You mess with the vision. Make sure you go down below, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the top 10 lessons learned video. Peace.